Attention, attention.
Next week, an evil space ruler seeks the services of a doctor.
Doctor.
Oh, it's gonna be a big night tonight. Hit that curtain!
We welcome you to Guitar Talk Universe.
Hey, James, how's it going? All right, we have post a link in the other chat. I better do this for Dan since he's here. Damn it, I messed up already. Okay, Steve messaged me a couple of minutes ago, said his entire neighborhood lost power. But they use the metric system up there, so I'm surprised they got power working anywhere. Oh shit, it's Cushman. I was watching American Werewolf in London. What a good movie. Okay, Steve, Meg. Get the power back on. I don't know. We'll just go ahead and jam a jammy jam track and see what happens. All right, there's still like 47 minutes left by Easy Groove, Jam backing track in A minor. Let me see if anybody else wants to come up here. There's that. I think I posted over here. Paste. Click on that. Pin message. Look, Sandra, I learned how to do shit. Over here, I can put it over here too. I don't know how to pin it in, but bam! There we go. Man, there's all kinds of people came in here. Bo doing what? The Deads? There's Blue Mock. There's All Day. There's Gushman. There's Steve. Razor. Gushman again. Blue Box and some Dave guy. Dave dude. Holy shit. Yes, I'm currently playing the Schecter Sound Valley Superstar 3 in Aurora Burst. Brian, I don't know if you noticed, but I took those nasty EMG retroactive POS pickups that didn't deserve to live. That's Duncan JB and two Fender. What the hell are those? SCN? Some type of noiseless. Randy Price gave to me. Oh dear Lord. I did want everybody to know that if you haven't noticed, the keyboard is changing colors all by itself. That's an exclusive for Guitar Talk Universe. There is no charge. Just to watch the keyboard change different colors. It's the automatic light changing jitterbug. The big ass fucking letters because I'm old and blind. Yes, just to let you know, it is absolutely free of charge. Randy saved this guitar, dude. Yeah. Well, there you go. Steve Brand, my partner on YouTube, not my Brokeback Mountain partner. He messaged me about 10 minutes before he went on, because he does all the stuff, because he gets the paid version of the duck. That's why you have the duck in the corner. I don't know if it helps when I'm pointing to the duck, because you can't really see where I'm pointing. Anyway, he said his power went out in the entire neighborhood. But probably what happened is he's Canadian, so I think he has to pay an extra 40% tariff on power. I don't know. Now the duck with the headphones. Right? Okay, apparently some Dave dude is baked. Are you baked? Are you hammered? And here is the guy who I don't know, dude. I mean, if you're a chick or I don't know, but your avatars are just epic. Damn. Okay, enough looking at those. Herb of fire. Holy crap. There's this guy. He does he just sings and plays guitar, right? He's like always outside in this field and got a cheap like 3/4 size acoustic. He did the song about what's he called it? His granddaddies are fighting. It's about Trump and Elon Musk. It's funny as fuck. Oh, I only cook in a cast iron skillet. Cooks bacon in the oven. It's like baking eggs in your toaster. They do go up though, don't they? Dude, I can't even highlight your comments because I don't even want to read it. I just want to look at boobs. Because those look like they're real. Not like the fake ones that you know, you can tell they're fake. Oh, now that's, yeah. I'm just going to leave this comment, that one right there. Gonna leave it right there. Not Herb's. I'll leave that right there. John, you came in just in time. We were talking about Way Up Dude's new avatar. I'm just going to leave that for John right there for a minute. Steve lost power in his neighborhood, so I don't know if he's going to make it or not. If anybody wants to come on and Jimmy Jam, okay, I better take that off air. Way Up Dude apparently made a comment. I don't know what it is, but I like when he makes comments because I can highlight it. Brian, y'all need to get the band back together, man. Evil jump scare was epic. Okay, let's go find another backing track. There is, where are we here? See if I can do them without. I think Sandra posted something. Hold on a second. Like I'm on fucking YouTube. It's making me play the ads, but I kind of got an ad blocker, but it won't let me use ad blocker in Brave. So Sandra, I'm gonna play those two ads, and refresh it. And from what I understand, it won't play any more ads. I think. There he is. G, dummy. Is that it? I was just having fun. Oh, it is. Oh, let's do the funk one. And it's going to play damn. Okay, if I do that, it takes like 5 seconds to play both commercials. Ad blocker kind of works. Skip that and reload it. And I didn't think it'll play the ads again. Funk. Yeah. Thanks, buddy. right, that's enough of that funk. Oh, dude. Actually, I work my wah pedal with my left foot. That's why you see my guitar going up and down. Yeah. Yeah, Charles comes on at, 10 o'clock, right? What is that? Horse shit? Oh, horse rock? What? So anyway, American Werewolf in London is on, so I'm missing an excellent movie to come over here and entertain you fine people. I was hit by something, bruh. Oh, no, okay, here's the deal. That's not even lukewarm. I don't know if y'all have heard, but I'm transitioning. In a couple of months, I'm going to be a lesbian. Yeah. Dude, that's a great... And I remember seeing it the first time, because it starts out a little like... But, wow, what a great movie. Everybody just wants to know if they fucking won something. Where'd he go? There he is. Yeah, all Davis wants to know. Big dummy. Who is that? Fred Sanford? Big dummy. There's a guy that does First Amendment audits. He always calls the cops big dummy. Big dummy. I've talked to the doctor, and they're going to do a live stream of them hacking off my pecker. I'm supposed to be asleep for that, but my pronouns will be, I don't know what they're going to be, but I think my name's going to be Quintania something. And I'm going to get a Bud Light sponsorship. How'd that work out for Bud Light? Let's put Dylan Mulvaney on a Bud Light can. A good idea. Holy shit! This guy watches all my videos and all my lives. Hack! Hack always sends me a message when I'm sleeping. Discord? Huh? What? So anyway, if y'all didn't know, Steve's power went out. I'm pretty sure that, I don't know, like, there's a tariff on Canadian Power because they put a 50% tariff on Canadian bacon, which we don't eat here in America anyway. Yeah, there's not going to be a giveaway tonight because Steve does a giveaway. I just played my Pink Floyd G minor and then the funk A minor and started out with something else. No, you don't know where your Kroger's are. Yeah, I could raffle a cigarette. I could like get some aroma in an envelope, which would smell like Virginia Slims and Despair, and slap a Quentin fucking James guitar pick in there and mail it out to. So my neck surgery is on the 25th of next month. First, I have to go. I have to see the cardiologist, see if my heart and lungs are good enough for, are healthy enough for surgery. Because they put you out. Like Michael Jackson, propofol out. Except hopefully not such a large dose. If they do, Hack gets the Gretsch. And Jimmy Biter gets the RP360 XP. So yeah, I haven't seen my cardiologist for like fucking 6 years. So after 3 years, you're a new patient. Yeah, heart and lungs. If I go in there, they're like, okay, we're going to put you on the treadmill. No, you're not. Because with like my knee and my back, there ain't no way. They want to get your heart rate up to like, I don't know, 400 or something, or you're just about to fuck die. And the ultrasound and nope. I'll pay a $40 copay. I have really good insurance. I have Medicare, and I have a supplemental plan that pays the other 20% that, like the epidurals I get, they don't cost me a dime. It's funny, I got a bill from the hospital one time for like, I don't know, $7,200. I guess that's what they said in the insurance company, and the insurance company pays them like $400. But always make sure I get my little 4-ounce Shasta ginger ale with the bendy straw. I bet you that's some type of hydration. They try to charge the insurance like $42, right? No. Hydration. Shasta ginger ale, 4 ounces. With the bendy straw. The bendy straw is probably fucking expensive. So anyway, I'll go see the new cardiologist Wednesday or Thursday. They got me in pretty quick. And then the 25th, I'll go see pain management just for the bed check is what they call it. Then I think I get an epidural like on the 17th of July, and then I get that surgery on the 25th. So, yeah. So I'm not really in a good mood. I just want to call every fucking doctor and go, you know what? Never mind. Just forget it. Because the neck surgery is outpatient. They just slit your throat, scoop some shit out, staple your neck, and kick your ass on out down the road. Dave, it's scheduled to be outpatient, but it depends on what you're like when you wake up, right? I think they keep an eye on you, see how your heart and everything's doing, and sometimes they'll keep you for a day. Most of the time they just kick your ass on out. Oh, I haven't done this yet. You know what's really good for learning, like, between the E note here and the G note here, you've got just over 2 octaves, right? So if you want to do like, I mean, if you got 2 octaves to figure out songs, and you're either going to go like maybe down a fret or up a fret, but usually right in there. So like I figured out a shitload of but you've got, and you don't really have to move your hands. And trust me, you hit a bad note on Silent Night or Jingle Bells, you're going to know it. But it kind of helps you work out melodies, you know. Kind of interesting. What we got here? We've only been on not even 20 minutes. Did I do another backing track or? Hack? Wait, what? Wait, Haku, what are you talking about? What? Oh, you lost a good friend. Oh, fuck. If y'all wonder about my tattoos, that one is not Brendan Butt Cheeks. That's my mom. That's one of my brothers who died at, God, he was like 42. I'll get it somewhere. I do a lot of this, like if you're playing kind of in A pentatonic. I'll play this note here. Which is actually part of G major, right? Yeah, I'm the only musician in my family. So that's where your 1-3 would be. But I'll just play these 2 notes back there. Can't you end on the G note? It sounds nice. I need another cigarette. But I'll also do the same thing, just every other fret. So I'm going to play. right? It's kind of that Richie Kotzen. Except he does it way better than me. Well, the better note would be the F note, right? You're playing it in A. But like a warm-up thing I always do, it's a 3-note per string major scale. So I'll do the legato up, and then I'll kind of hybrid pick legato. So and it's just the same pattern. What's up, Ryan? Also, I'll do a lot of this pattern, and then not know the whole step up. So you got a 1, 2, 4, and I'm just playing this note right there. So I'm going to bend up to that note, and then just legato in this 1, 2, 4 pattern for every other fret. Then try to resolve it in the A note. If I can hit the A note. Yeah, but who the hell's in Judas Priest? Is anybody, any original members like the bass roadie or something? Are they fucking in the band? Okay, let's go back to the backing track. I don't want that one. Just play that first one that came up, and then I'll leave it all alone. Gonna play. No, I didn't play this, did I? It's gonna need some more delay. play a fun commercial. I better quit playing the wah, because this kid just walked in. What's up, Tommy? Thomas? What are you spending money on? I saw Randy Price went to Metallica. All right, so anyway, yeah, Steve Brand lost. Hey, it's quit. Wait, I already did that. Steve Brand lost power. I think that when you get that brown envelope in the mail, it's like a past due. Or maybe America put another tariff on him and can't afford to pay his power. I don't know. I think Canada uses the metric system for crying out loud. Okay, I think Charles Green's coming up here in a bit. Yeah, no giveaway this week because I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know, man. We'll do a double giveaway next week or something, I guess. Yeah, check that out. Check that out. Love dogs. Charles Green. Love dogs. Charles is awesome. What is that? Is that a dance band? Crowbar and I Hate God. going to be mini ballads. They're going to tune down like 2 octaves. Both bands probably have, the guy from McDonald's, the big cookie monster vocal guy. Yes, they are. Okay, thanks for stopping in. I hope y'all were slightly entertained. No, that's okay. Grimace? No, I don't think Grimace is a cookie monster. Wait, let me see. If American Werewolf. It should still be on. Red 2 with Bruce Willis? No. Fuck. Ray Charles. Masters of, is it 58.4? Hold on. Yeah, it's still on. But it's a commercial. Dogs are the best, man. Hardcore Pawn is a fucking... It is so scripted. They're all actors, right? Like every other customer is they get in an argument and they're actors. They're not very good actors. Anyway, I already did that. Hey, it's Quinn James. How's it going? I already did that. I think I played pretty good. I didn't do a ripping widdly and then look at the camera and say, God damn, I'm good. South Beach Toe was fucking stupid. The only good one was fucking American Chopper. That was real. I mean, I think once they got... Holy shit, there's some boobs on TV. I mean, they're blurred out, but anyway, I'm sorry. Boobs are cool. And they were girl boobs, yeah. After the first year or two of American Chopper, you could kind of tell that, like, the producers knew that the arguments between Junior and Senior was what made the show, and they knew that too, and then they started arguing more, and Paul Jr.'s got a podcast that's oddly entertaining. What they should have done is a reality show of music stores. Tom, did you work in a music store at Ben Tom? Because a reality show of music stores could have been somewhat entertaining. Especially, like for me, I was pretty much Eddie Haskell while you were in the store and I was dealing with you. But if you were a fuckface, I would still be Eddie Haskell because I worked on commission and I needed to sell you shit. But no matter what, when you walked out the door, if they had cameras there, whoa, you would never come back. I was talking about your mama, and I don't care if you were church people. Church people and rich people are the worst customers ever. Fucking ever. They all want bigger discounts. Fuck Billy the Exterminator. Bigger discount. Well, we're a church. You don't fucking pay taxes, you cheap bastard. Why's Jesus always so broke? Just because Jesus is broke means I don't get a commission and we can't pay our electric bill? Yeah, church people and people that would come in like for, $5,000 Taylors and Martins. Those were the worst people. Where do you think I got my Invader Strat from? eBay. No, Craigslist. $140. Mexican Strat with the Fender hard shell case, the molded. What's up, Mark? The molded plastic case. $140. So either the kid needed some crack, or it could have been a little warm. I'm just saying. All I know is I walked in there with my 45 caliber Glock stuck down the front of my pants. Gave him his $140 and got the fuck out of there. Before somebody came out and stabbed me in the back and took my money. Then I brought it home, put an Invader in it. There was some guy, like, if you search what's it like to work in a music store, he would just kind of, like, there'd be people playing bad versions of Sweet Child of Mine. And he would just kind of, like, he would come in view of the camera, looking at the camera like, oh, God. Oh, it's hilarious. Hey, do you remember, I don't know if it helps when I point at you like that. Fuck, it's 9:59. Sorry, Charles, I'm rambling. Remember the guy from Tool? Like a truckload, like maybe from Sweetwater, a truckload of his guitars got stolen. I haven't heard anything. I wonder if they've just like been refinished or something. I'm just going to go ahead and leave that right there. You know, I think the coolest guy I've met on the internet is probably that guy. Don't tell him, though. Oh, you need to be like Quentin James and retire. Yeah, Adam Jones. Trev went on an epic live stream. I mean, everybody's still talking about that. Yeah, I saw your buttocks. How do you fuck work? Okay, I don't have a good outro. I'll just do the, hey, it's good, Jake. See you later. And everybody go over to Charles Green. We'll do a, Randy, I'm still not going to fucking touch your man parts, dude. I mean, thanks for the pickups and everything, but yeah. All right, go. Let's raid Charles Green.